I use Pokemon cards and products to help fund my collection, not my money. I don't just buy cards. I use sealed product, trades, and local shows to help fund my collection in beneficial ways. I'm going to show you a mindset that I have that helps me not waste money when I'm building my collection. Opening packs is a gamble. It's gambling. It's like a casino at home. Some people don't want to hear it. Some people don't want to think about it, but it is a literal casino at home. It is the best way to approach opening packs. When you're opening packs, you're paying for the experience, the fun, the rip, the degeneracy of it. You're not certain to get anything, but you're having fun. You're degen. You're having a good time with friends. It's just about the experience. Pull rates are brutal. Everybody's going for the same hit. Your odds of actually even getting a hit are very slim, as we all know. Take Ascended Heroes, for example. The pull rates have been the toughest that we've seen in a long time. It makes some of the cards that are, even though they're $1,000 for the Gengar, it almost makes it worth buying. All in all, treat packs like the casino. It should be a treat. It should be something that is for the fun, for the rip, for the thrill, which is all something we love, but treat it like that. Second part is your cards could start a business. I recently watched a controversial video by Jar Chomp Collectibles where he said if you have a collection that's worth over $5,000, that you're basically running a business whether you like it or not. And honestly, there is some truth to that. Every card you own has some sort of worth, whether it's cents, dollars, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and every single day it's continuing to grow. People buying packs, boxes, and everything, and not really thinking about how they could be utilizing these to work for them. These cards have such a value that if you don't think about them like an asset or a business, that you could be missing out on some great opportunities for some potential gains in your collection. Being able to watch your cards go higher and lower, just to understand where they sit at in the market, is really important in case you feel like you want to exit out at any time. Number 3 is using sealed product to your advantage. This should be everybody's bread and butter. This should be where everybody grows their collection and utilizes it. This is something that, again, it's not maybe as fun as opening the packs, but it's something that really should be used to grow collections. One of the biggest ways that I've grown my collection is being able to use sealed products strategically, whether it's going to shows, trading it for cards, selling it at shows, having that as a tool to essentially get free money from it. It's a great opportunity. Even for people who are just coming into the hobby, sealed products and being able to utilize those at shows is just nothing but beneficial, and you will exponentially get ahead of others that are starting to build their collections. Ripping open packs is fun, and we all will get a little taste of it, but if you could have, and just sit with a box and bring it to a show and use it as trade bait, I guarantee you're going to be pleased by the outcome. When you look at products like the Pokemon Center ETBs or the booster boxes, really the cream of the crop when it comes to some of the sealed product there, I'm more than happy to spend the money on it, bring that to a show and trade it for that 75, 85% because the gains are just so crazy now. And it's really, you can't lose. Now, if Pokemon Center ETBs and booster boxes are out of touch, you can't find them anywhere, there's no chance you're going to be able to get them, there's also a lot of other smaller plays. We've got booster bundles that have 6 packs in them, and a lot of these various products that have been coming out that the market obviously loves, because you see the newest, again, for Ascended Heroes, they had the poster collections, and those are going astronomical right away. And they're just all going to continue to go up. There's so many directions that you could take in the hobby when it comes to sealed product and utilizing that for your collection. And it's really just up to your discretion on how you want to spend it. Whether you don't get rid of it right away and it sits in your closet for a while, whether you buy it and immediately take it to a show, again, however you want to do it, you're still utilizing it for your collection and to try to get some more cards. Number 5 is becoming a part-time vendor. One thing that changed the hobby for me is part-time vending. I do it about once a month. As I've shown in other videos here, I kind of give the explanation of how I do it, the breakdown of it, and I'm very minimal about it. Again, I'm doing it once a month, and I'm not doing this full-time by any means. It's also really not as difficult as people would think. You don't need thousands of dollars to get started. You don't need a huge set of inventory. It's all something you can do it pretty slim pickings just to get some stuff off your chest. My advice is to go to local shows, meet the people that are doing the shows there, ask questions, see how the shows are set up, see how they're ran, see what you can get involved in. A lot of the difficult part is just about getting your foot through the door, but once you're through there, it kind of invites you to other shows and other people, and it's just the networking process, and you meet truly a lot of great people along the way. I use vending to help fund my collection and to help, just explore and see new things and see what people have, and also to be able to give away things and just be a part of the community and just have fun with it all around. Of course, rip some stuff at the end of the day. It's again about having fun. Some people say not everybody should be a vendor, and that's completely fine. Not everybody should. Not a lot of people have that size of a collection that they could display on a table to where they could actually be making full sales too. So if you're in the position to be able to have a full table, be able to have the cases, the inventory to do so, by all means, give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? You end up just meeting a lot of great people. You end up having a good time at the show. Even if you don't sell anything, hey, it's just about the experience. Lastly, it's probably about the biggest part of this whole entire video is what a lot of people actually do struggle with. Know your collection goals. Know what you want to get. Know what you're trying to achieve and stick to it and truly have a path that you know where you're going with it. People buy cards all the time just because they look cool or it's the hype thing to do. You know, by all means, I'm not to tell somebody how to collect their cards, but there could be some consequences to that. Like I like to hear from some Pokevestors that we see on YouTube is the market doesn't just like cool cards. The market doesn't care about what you like. Once you figure out what you truly want to collect and what you're truly shooting for, that's when I feel like everything just becomes a little bit more enjoyable. The hunt, the chase, and everything just kind of flows with it. It just makes the hobby a bit more fun. Me personally, I've wasted a lot of money that I didn't realize I was wasting because I really wanted the card at the time I bought the card, and then like 2-3 weeks later, I'm like, why did I even buy this? A good example for me is the Baby Trio from the tag team. It's the promo. Now, it's a card that I traded for a Gengar that I truly regretted after a while. It was up close to that $650, almost $700 for a PSA 10, but then it just tanked down to those low 400s, and I didn't quite get rid of it. But because I was paying attention to the card like it was a business, I was able to see the card that has been kind of climbing back up a little bit, so I'm not super eager to get rid of it either. Now looking at it, we're getting over that 500, close to that 600 mark again, a price where I'm starting to feel comfortable being able to get rid of it. So just a perfect example of just being present and being able to follow it in the right setting and follow it like it is a business or an asset in order to make sure that I'm making the right plays. If I would have saw it going down and panic sold, I potentially would have been out of hundreds of dollars. And then now I can't really utilize this to try to get something I want even more so. Again, I'm trying to do the PSA 1 through 10 on the Mewtwo Holo Unlimited. And we got pretty much all of them. All I need is the PSA 10. So that's going to be a big hunt. We'll probably do a whole video on it. To wrap things up, try everything. Do everything in the hobby, whether it be chasing for graded cards, getting them graded, trying to flip them like that, whether it be getting sealed product and try to use that, whether it be collecting sealed product, whether it just be ripping packs, whatever you want to do, just figure out what you like to do. Just make sure that it's beneficial and just pay attention in certain routes so you're not wasting a bunch of money out there and just kind of blowing it. It's really easy to in this setting, especially in this hobby right now, because everything is astronomically expensive. But if you're just smart about it, think about the plays and use the cards that you have currently towards your benefit, it'll go a long way. It's about having fun and not letting this hobby be a money pit, which is honestly today one of the biggest money pits we've seen in a while. Enjoy collecting, and thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody.